Namaste. In reality, there are many such instances where the native have had a very bad experience with his or her mother. Although in poetries and in poems and in novels, we read a lot about a good mother, motherly love, but in real life, in this reality, in this real world, there are thousands of examples, real life examples, where the native has suffered a lot at the hands of his or her mother. It is a fact, you cannot deny it, because people are living through these facts. There are many men and women who had a very bad childhood. They had an abusive mother. A mother was so selfish that she left them for her own selfish interests. So, abusive mother, selfish mother, and also a mother who goes to an extent where she really wants to completely finish her son or her daughter. So these are the real life examples. I am not saying that all mothers are bad. In fact, a mother is supposed to be the first guru. But in this podcast, I have specifically shared all those placements of planets that signify a wicked mother, a bad mother, insensitive mother. The whole intention of this podcast is to make you all aware that all mothers are not good and all mothers are not bad. It all depends on person to person, his or her destiny and his own karmic dues. So in this podcast, I have specifically talked about a bad mother, insensitive mother. In my next podcast, I will talk about stepmother. But for now, let's focus on a mother who is your real mother and yet she has been very bad, abusive, and has done many things that has caused much pain and suffering in your life. So let's begin. The human world is vast, so vast that it cannot fit into your limited imagination. Your world is limited to your own life experiences and imaginations. The world is nothing but your own magnified mind. And so many a times you miss the many realities of this human world. One such reality is the unfortunate destiny of having a wicked, cruel, narcissist mother who becomes your enemy and tries to cause much harm in your life. Yes, and such a mother is your real mother. She is not a stepmother. She is the one who gave birth to you. In my astrology consultation sessions, I have seen many such real life examples of natives having a wicked mother, and such a mother also goes to the extent of doing black magic on her own son or daughter. It is possible that those who have good loving mothers may find this revelation shocking and unbelievable. But trust me, I am sharing this after going through many such real life stories where the native's mother has been the worst enemy of his life. And that brings us to the point where we will now evaluate the astrological signs and placements that lead to such scenarios wherein your own mother becomes the worst enemy of your life. Sad, but sometimes human life comes with all kind of such difficult situations which one has to accept and face it with courage and faith. In astrology, as you may all know, moon signify mother. However, along with moon, the fourth house also signify mother. Now, if you make the fourth house as your ascendant, then if the fourth house lord is placed in 6th, 8th or 12th from its own house, then it leads to problems with mother. So now, let me quickly highlight some of the significant placements that signify a wicked, cruel mother or problems with mother. When moon is in 6th house, 8th house or 12th house, when moon is with Rahu or moon is with Ketu in 6th house, 8th house or 12th house, when moon is combust, meaning moon is Asta and in association with malefic Mars or Saturn. 4th house lord in 6th, 8th or 12th house in Krura nakshatras is also one sign of having a bad mother. Krur means cruel. Purva Phalguni, Purva Ashadha, Purva Bhadrapad, Bharani, Magha are addressed as Krur nakshatras, meaning these are cruel nakshatras. And so when your moon is in these nakshatras and placed in 6th house, 8th house or 12th house, then problems with mother is very much possible. In some scenarios, the mother goes through many problems. But either ways, problem from mother or problem to mother, either of the thing happens. Mother either is very cruel or the mother has to go through many hard situations in life. Moon in Tikshna nakshatra can also lead to a mother that is very sharp like a knife and is unable to emotionally support the native. Tikshna means sharp. The Tikshna nakshatras are Mula, Jyeshtha, Ardra, Ashlesha. When moon is in any of these 4 nakshatras and is placed in the 6th, 8th or 12th house, then problems with mother is very much possible. When 4th house lord is placed in Krura nakshatra or Tikshna nakshatras, then definitely the mother turns out to be quite insensitive, selfish, and also in certain cases is found to be offensive and abusive by nature. Whenever there are malefic planets in 3rd and 5th house, then problems with mother is possible. Either the mother goes through many problems or the mother becomes the reason for many problems in your life. In Jaimini astrology, such a placement is called Argala. Argala means a blockage. The mother's awareness is blocked and she behaves strangely and causes much harm to her child. In this podcast, I have shared these 7 signs of a wicked mother. However, there are many more signs because human life and this human world is so vast that all kind of combinations evolve in many unique horoscopes. What you all must remember is that whenever moon and 4th house lord or 4th house is under malefic aspect, then you are bound to suffer due to mother. Rahu in 4th house, Ketu in 4th house, Mars Rahu in 4th house, Mars Ketu in 4th house, Saturn Rahu in 4th house, and many such combinations reveal that the mother is not a good person and can cause much havoc in the native's life. The most significant example is when moon is with Ketu or Rahu and the same moon is placed in 6th, 8th or 12th house and the 4th house is inhabited by malefic planets. Then you can safely predict that the mother is not a good person and the native is bound to suffer because of his mother. Although in our poems and novels and scriptures, a lot has been written about mother and motherly love and how great a mother is. Still, on the ground, in this real human world, there are thousands of real life examples where a mother has been the most wicked and dangerous person and has caused much pain and suffering to her child. My sharing is only for those who are willing to listen to the hard realities of life. The reality of life is so hard that it has given birth to poetries and novels that share all those goody-goody experiences about mother, which in reality has nothing to do with the hard facts of human life. But we have all kinds of people who worship their mother, people who know that their mother is wrong, but still they are always partial towards their mother. And in these situations, the poor wife suffers. She tries to show the real face of the mother, but the son never listens. He turns a blind eye and pretends not to notice the many shortcomings of his mother. This is how he goes on accumulating sin by doubting his wife and trusting his wicked mother. And this is how the cycle of wheel continues, to which we call Samsara. Samsara means the world. Samsara is an unending cycle of wheel, a wheel of birth and rebirths that happen in this material world. It is your ignorance that gives birth to your samsara, meaning your world. The difference between samsara and sannyas is what the difference between ignorance and consciousness is. Looking at life from the standpoint of self-ignorance is samsara, the world. Looking at life from the standpoint of self-knowing is sannyas. The difficult times that you had in your life due to your wicked, insensitive mother is also a part of your samsara, your world. Of course, you have created this cycle, and only you would be able to finish this cycle by facing it with courage and faith in your heart. Never try to escape. Instead, face it and finish your karmic dues. My utmost love and support to all my viewers and listeners who have been through these terrible experiences of life due to a wicked, insensitive, abusive mother. Every person has to pay back for his or her actions. Your mother is also going to pay back. However, I would suggest that you show compassion towards her. Since she is your mother, forgive her and try not to offend her by any ways. It is better that you simply face and finish the dues of your samsara, your world, by living your life with more awareness and by introducing God in your life. It is always good to be ordinary. Be ordinary, but bring a quality of awareness to your ordinary life. Bring God to your ordinary life. Introduce God into your ordinary life. Sleep, eat, love, pray, meditate, but don't think that you are making or doing something special, and then you will be special. You all are very special to me because you all have been through a very difficult mother. I simply pray that you all find peace and you all learn to accept the fact that not all mothers are good. Some mothers are bad, very bad. And yet you have to show a big heart. You have to rise to the occasion and you have to evolve through these many bad experiences that you had when you were living with an abusive, insensitive mother. Peace to you all. Live, love, and let go. Jai Shri Ganesha, Jai Guru.